Hello everyone, hoping everyone is having a good one. If you are new to the channel, end up enjoying today's content, all I can ask you to do is to go ahead and hit that like button and red subscribe button as well. Also, you can follow me on all social medias at BladeMiss. Feel free to DM me and ask me anything. I will respond to you. Also, if you do have some spare time today, go ahead and check out some of the other awesome MLB The Show 19 content that we drop daily on this channel. Now, this is the Avengers series. If you don't know what the Avengers series is about, there's a playlist that this video belongs to. You can go ahead and watch the first episode of the draft or watch the first video in it, which basically I want to say has the greatest pull of all time so far this year from me, as well as explaining the rules and how everything works for this series. But enough of that, let's get into the Battle Royale gameplay. So we jump off to a good nice lead here. Now the wind is blowing out to right field by I believe 8 miles per hour, so that's even better since most of our hitters are switch hitters and we're just crushing the ball, so that's even better as well. We jump out to a 4-0 lead in the first inning and managed to just keep it at that, even though we had runners on the corner, or actually runners on second and third. We drove one in, but we had an opportunity to maybe get some more runs, but we didn't, and it's perfectly fine because 4 runs are usually a pretty good indication that you're going to win the game in Battle Royale, at least in the first inning, I want to say. If you're able to do the same in the second and third, then you most likely won the game by a mile. Now, here, I probably should have shot home, but I said third base is probably the best decision to throw to, just because I don't want him to go ahead and get that runner 90 feet away from scoring. So that's what we went ahead and did. We ended up getting a single with our first batter of the inning, and then got a nice little blooper that's going to fall in there, and we're going to be sending him home. Even though the fielders have cannons this year, I trusted my guy with 50 speed, was able to get to home, and bada boom, bada bam, we have a 5-run lead. Now, I was telling the fielder to go up, or I should say the pitcher, I was telling him to go up and get that ball, but for some reason, he just did not want to move. It's like it locked me out of using him and then locked me back into using him for a split second. It was the weirdest thing in the world, but at the end of the day, it didn't come to bite us in the butt as we ended up winning. And now, from being 3-0, we jumped to being 6-0. Our 9-game reward is Ryan Presley, so if we end up getting 9 wins on this run, we get ourselves a first baseman, a second baseman in Jet Lowry, and then a bullpen arm as well for the Avengers squad. So now we're facing a top 100 player. I want to say top 50 actually, because he did finish, or he is currently ranked in terms of lifetime. He is currently ranked at number 51. So he is a pretty good player. So we're facing him. We started it off with Scooter Gennett hitting a solo shot. Then he ended up walking Gary. And then this is unfortunate to see, but there's nothing we could do about it. We had to take the ground rule double. He ended up walking the next hitter. And then Justin Bour hits a ground ball weakly hit to the first baseman. And you guys can go ahead and rewind this clip. I literally stopped pressing advance all before Tony Gwynn even got to third base. And for some reason, he decided to actually go ahead and disregard me telling him to stop and go all the way to home. So I was just like, what in the world is that? Because it's one of the bugs that I've seen where a runner continues to advance, or he returns without you telling him to advance, or without you telling him to return. And I honestly think it's probably a bug in this game in terms of the base running that makes it just horrible, especially when it doesn't benefit you. Luckily for us, it benefited us there. We got a 3-run lead. He's going to ground out into a double play. So great pitching to get ourselves out of that inning. And one thing I have to say, we have this AJ Ramos. And with AJ Ramos, we have not allowed an earned run in, I believe, his 20-plus innings pitched. So we were just trying to keep that streak alive. Unfortunately for Andrew Miller, although, which I don't think it was him pitching right there, his first appearance with us, he gave up 2 runs instantly. So I said, holy cow, he's not going to be good for us, but he turned it around big time, and we were able to just do great with him in this Battle Royale run. Eric Davis, who I keep on calling Rajai Davis, I don't know why, but I just keep on making the mistake, ended up hitting a solo shot because he left his hitter into pitch. It was probably a mistake, but I would have just intentionally walked Eric Davis instead of trying to challenge him. He threw me a changeup, it hung, and I crushed it. We ended up actually striking out Ozzy Albies, and now we're 9-0. We are 3 wins away from 12-0. Can we get there? You'll find out in the next episode. Make sure you hit that like button, red subscribe button, and go check out some of the other awesome content that we drop. Peace out.